Alright, boys and girls, so today the guided practice is something a little bit new. You guys have done this in the past with mean, median, and mode. I believe you did this last year, but I'm sure a lot of you have forgotten how to do it. So what we have here is a set of numbers, or a set of dollar amounts. And first thing we always do with a data set, we call this a data set. First thing we always should do with a data set is make sure we put them in order from least to greatest. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite these numbers, and all of you should be rewriting these numbers as well. You can do it right below on the worksheet, but I would also like you to do it on your paper under where you wrote guided practice, because numbers 6 through 10 are going to go with this as well. And for the honors class, it's going to be numbers 9 through 13. So first thing I'm going to do is put them in order. So I have 3 as the first numbers. Looks like there's 3 3s, and then the next number is going to be a 4. There's only 1. And then looks like there's 3 5s. And then the last number is going to be 12. So now I have the numbers in order, and as I'm writing them down, I like to either put a line through the original list or cross them out. I just put a line under it. Sometimes it's better just to actually go ahead and cross them out as you go, so you don't make a mistake. And I'll show you. You can just go like this as you go through too. We did the 5s as you double check too. It's always good to double check. Oh, we got the 4, 1 4, and then we got the 12. So make sure you wrote it correctly. And then the next step is to put a box around it. And then that allows us to definitely move on to what the range is. The range is pretty simple. What you need to do is find the greatest number in the set and the smallest number, and the difference between that is the range. It's very simple to figure out. So the biggest number is 12, and the smallest number is 3. So you take 12, subtract 3, and your answer is 9. I don't know why I just put 6. So let me go back and rewrite this as 9. Alright. I think I messed up, so let me do something else too. Alright, here we go. Number 7 is also pretty simple, but there's a trick on this one. You're finding the median. The median is the middle number. So remember, median means middle. So you need to find the number that is in the middle of this set. The way you're going to do this is start from the outside. So you start with the first 3 and the 12, and you work your way into the middle. So I put a dot under the 3 and then the 12, and then another 3, 5, 3, 5, and then look, you have a 4 and a 5 in the middle. So I can tell you that what's halfway in between 4 and 5, you should be able to know it's 4.5. But let's say it was like a 4 and a 7.5, it would be more difficult. So this is a step to solve the median if you have 2 numbers in the middle. If there's just 1 number in the middle, then that's your middle number. So it's really simple. But this time, there's 2 numbers in the middle. It's a 4 and a 5, so you add 4 plus 5, and then you're going to divide by 2. And then it's going to be 9 over 2. 9 over 2. If you do the work off to the side, you'll get 4.5. Just like I said, it's 4.5. Move on to number 8. Number 8 is also really simple. You're finding the mode. So median is middle, And mode is which one occurs most often. So underneath where you put median, I hope you also wrote number in middle. And underneath where you wrote mode, I hope you put occurs most. So looking at our numbers, I noticed that the 3's occur 3 times, and then there's 5 that occurs 3 times. Now, it's okay if you have 2 modes. 3 and 5 both occur the most, because they occur more than 4 and they occur more than 12. So it would be 3 and 5 occur most. Alright, let's move on to number 9 and 10. I'm going to switch slides, but I have a fancy thing I can do by copying my already ordered numbers and moving it to the next slide. So here they are. Oh, let me fast forward it here for you guys. Alright, so number 9 is mean. And just so you know, I want you to, underneath the word mean, I want you to write the average. We want to figure out what the average amount of money she was paid. So what you're going to do to find the average is you just add all the numbers together. So you're going to take the sum of the numbers, and then you're going to divide by the amount of numbers you've added together. So in this problem, you're going to find the sum and then the amount of numbers. If I count right, there's 8 numbers. So I'm going to do 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 12. I'm going to do that and put it over. We found out there were 8 numbers over 8. Alright, 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 plus 5 is 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. 23 plus 5 is 28. And 28 plus 12 is going to be 40. If you can't do all this in your head like I did, obviously you would have to do this off to the side. It's going to be 40 over 8, though. Don't forget to divide by 8. And you guys know that 40 divided by 8 is 5. So the mean amount, or the mean cost from this or the mean money from this data set is going to be 5. So the reason I had you write all these extra captions or things in parentheses underneath the median, mode, and mean is for this exact problem, number 10. And number 10, if you read it, it asks if Melissa told you the average, you should underline average on your sheet, amount of money she makes on a daily basis, which measure of central tendency would she use? So what I just did was I highlighted the word average. What does average go with? Well, mean. Mean is the central tendency, and that's another word, is central tendency. Mean would be the central tendency, so your answer is going to be mean. And that's pretty much it. You guys can now move on to your independent practice. And hopefully you did okay. Mr. Chavez needs to help you out a little bit, he'll be walking around the classroom while you guys are working on the independent practice. And whatever you don't finish, you're going to finish up at home for homework. And I will be grading it tomorrow in class. You guys have a great day. I'll be watching you in science. I'll be checking in, maybe commenting on a couple of your assignments as you guys are working. So have a great day, or great rest of the day. See you tomorrow.